Schumacher, and I'm in London having tracked down globe trekker extraordinaire and co-founder of Lonely Planet, Tony Wheeler, for an exclusive interview. Tony, you must have the most exciting passport known to mankind. Tell me about your first memories when travelling.
You know, the crazy thing was my father was working overseas when I was a kid, so I spent all my early years in different countries, the first 4 or 5 years of my life in Pakistan, and then I was living in the Bahamas. And coming on holiday, you went from the Bahamas to England for holidays, which is just ridiculous. But really the first holiday that I can really remember is when you go on holiday not with your parents or by yourself. And for me, that first real trip was going to Paris with my girlfriend.
So, where are the best places and worst you've visited so far?
You know, I've never been to a place I didn't enjoy. I remember once going to Nottingham in the middle of winter and thinking, who would want to live in Nottingham? And then I came back to it in summer and it was absolutely fine.
What exactly is the banana pancake trail?
There is a certain urgency for people to always look for things that are familiar. And one of the things that's become really familiar has been banana pancakes, particularly in Southeast Asia, but these days in a lot of other places in the world as well. And it's a little bit of a tendency to try and find familiar things, when really, when we go travelling, we should be looking for unfamiliar things. We should be trying something different all the time.
What 3 essential items would you never travel without?
Generally, I say Maureen, my wife. If I don't have her with me, I get lost. She keeps me on the straight and narrow. But really, the only thing you really need is you need your passport and you need a card to get money out of the machines. And you've got those 2 things, that's all you need.
Is there somewhere you've been but you've not written about it in your books? You know, like a secret hideaway of your very own?
You know, that's something that guidebook writers can never do. They find something that's unusual and it's a secret, and the first thing they want to do is reveal it. The only places that I would say we've sometimes been a little bit restrained about is something where you feel, look, if they just had far too many visitors here, it would overpower the place. And then you're sometimes a little bit cautious not to rave about a place too much. And that's really just so you don't have too much of an impact on the destination.
So Tony, what projects are you currently working on?
Well, I did a book a couple of years ago called Badlands, about places that were, for various reasons, defined as bad, naughty countries. There are lots of them out there. There's no shortage of them at all. I mean, Mr. Bush said there was an axis of evil, and my first thought was, well, I got to go there. But my most recent book is just the story of Lonely Planet, how I started writing guidebooks, and it just grew and grew to doing as many books as we have done today.
Tony, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.